Hello family, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for all the love that you show on a daily basis, subscribing, liking our videos and commenting, and also the notification gang. You guys rock. Thank you so much for all the support. I really highly appreciate. So, hey, hi guys. Some of you, some of our family members in the channel have been asking a lot around marriage. The single, having a lot of questions, and I hope in this short video I will be able to share my view or what my belief is. So yeah, but guys, first and foremost, our perception and understanding of marriage will not be the same. We will always have different perspectives when it comes to issues of marriage and basically everything. So we do not have to want to force each other to see things and understand things the same way. Basically, it's okay. We are not the same. Definitely, we're not going to think the same. We're not going to see things the same. We're not going to be affected by things the same because we experience different things. So, yeah. So this is my perspective and partly influenced by my journey. Okay, first, into zokuqala. Guys, I had my own mental list. Dandine list yam, yinto yobana ngaba. Firstly, I'm gonna marry a Sotho guy. I change. I'm gonna marry a Zulu guy. Basically, based on the fact that I love Sotho, I love how Sotho people speak, and I love how Zulu people speak. I change. That I'll marry a white guy. You are pata great. So number one, for me, that was sekukudala phofu. In fact, that was a sign that least SES is bale. Like as correct, because we change our minds every time as women. So I had a list of mine that my guy is gonna be so sexy, he's gonna be so romantic, he's gonna be a well-spoken, rhetoric guy. Like he must write me poems, leave me notes on a single day, every single day, on my bed, on the drawer, on the kitchen. He must be he must be a reader. Fundi miqulu. Uyayiva le nto? He must be a reader. He must be someone who loves to be indoors and outdoors. Kuleyo ke I was partly like, there was a long list that was based according to my preferences as a woman and what I thought I needed. So fast forward, when I got married, I was not looking. And then this guy comes along, he loves me and I love him back, and like he's really, that doesn't build marriage. There comes this guy, totally different from the guy I had on my list. This guy doesn't write me notes, he doesn't write me poems, he's not a bookworm. Like most of the things on my list is not. But the funny thing is that as much as he's not what I wanted on the list, he's actually what I needed for who I was, especially my calling as a child of God, especially where I was destined to go. My purpose, he fits like a glove. And I think when it comes to things like my dreams, like he believes in me more than I believe in myself. He doesn't allow me to just dream, but he pushes me to implement whatever that I have as a vision. Like on my list, I did not have that. So basically, the guy that I married was what I needed more than what I wanted. Yes, I wanted a good looking husband, but a good looking husband is not gonna push me to my destiny. He's not gonna serve purpose with me. He's not gonna build my character. And those were things that basically I was not looking at. So it's good to have a list, Betuna, so that you don't get lost. But I'm yet to find a woman that says, I got the guy that was exactly on my mental list as a lady. If you are there, please drop on the comment section. Tell us that whatever that you had in mind of what you wanted in a man, you found in that man. Also, there are things that when I met my husband, when I met him, though he did not fulfill everything on my list, but there were things that as we grew in marriage and as I play my role as a wife, then some of the things that I wanted on my list actually came, which means that they did not come automatically. Just like me, I met my husband being a girl, but I'm telling you, he worked so much in my life. He actually brought out a woman out of me. He actually drew a wife out of me. Not automatic, he had to invest. Guys, as I said, when I got married, I was really not looking. When I married, I couldn't even cook. I know, it's bad, but that's the reality of things. I grew up in a big family with 5 girls. Omaka's mom, even the last born, Yasekaya, we ladies can't cook. Because my grandmother used to cook. When my grandmother passed away, my aunt cooked. So, dichate, dingakwazi upheka. Yes, I could clean. And it took my husband to teach me how to cook. And today, ndodlula kwasayena in cooking. So, umyeni had to work in me to get out what could benefit him. So basically for me, marriage is all about that. Marriage is about working. Marriage is about fulfilling an assignment. Yes, it is about love, but love is just the surface. Or manditi, it's just the foundation. And then you build on top of marriage. But it is not the ultimate thing that builds marriage, that sustains marriage, that grows marriage. We are born. So marriage is a blessing that carries a responsibility. If you are not ready to work on your partner and be a helper, suqala mntase, because you're going to be very frustrated. If my husband now can read books, but not the way I wanted on my list, a guy that reads, and that has been something that I had to work on, plant seeds, buy him books. Sometimes I had bought him books, and I would be offended in the beginning until I realized, this is not him, it is more me. So I remember on his first birthday together, he's so formal. He always has formal shoes. I bought him sneakers. Didn't he give the sneakers away? I'm like, oh God, go sneakers. Like, when is he wearing them? Bandivula box that had the sneakers. And I'm sure he did not want to hurt me and say, this is not my style. He just gave the sneakers away to his cousin. So I had to keep on planting because I wanted to see a certain style maybe in my husband. Today he dresses himself. On the other video he told you about blue no yellow. He had slits, he had chains, he had a lot of busy things going on. But now he dresses himself. I don't have to say anything. He buys his own clothes. He's good. And when I see him, so marriage is all about taking responsibility and being intentional in working in each other's lives, helping each other, supporting and loving each other. What I feel is undoqo sometimes is the foundation. Sometimes you get into the relationship and invest in loving one another, being romantic, taking each other out, and that's how I did things. Invested in a lot of things and only later realized that foundation plays a huge role in the effectiveness of a union. Foundation being, where do you come from? How did you grow up? Like, what was your normal at home? Because you would find that what you find normal might not be normal to your partner. And what you find abnormal might be so normal to your partner. Like, an example, I grew up in a house where, hey, you shout, like shouting was a normal thing. And, or, ukuthetha without thinking, eh? You are bored or you are dick. I once said that to my husband. The guy was offended for, by 2 weeks. And to me, it was like, there's no big deal. And I did not actually mean we are diga. It was like, I'm a bora. Like in that, I'm a diga. But to him, it meant ukudiga, kudigeka, kudigeka. Do you understand me? So foundation is very important. They normally say the building is actually carried by its foundation. So make sure that qalapha with foundation, so that uzoyifumana into yobana ngaba, who is this guy you are marrying to? What are the things you need to help each other in? Uyayibona, before getting married, xa kane nomntu ngoku kanti kokwabo xa umuntu enqanda ufaka impama. Do you understand? I seriously don't believe that abusive relationships, they start when you meet each other. There has been things this guy maybe or the wife has experienced which were normal to her. And then when you meet each other, then I seriously don't believe that abusers start abusing. It goes way back. And when you visit the foundations while you're dating, those things you can easily deal with. So foundation, invest in it. Guys, marriage is like a car. Guys, it's like a car, eh? You can't have a car and not wash the car. You can't have a car and not service the car. You can't have the car not drive it. Ubeke garage. Like, if you can see my husband, Betuna, my husband can wash his car 3 times a day. So logo a porisha, like, why is this guy polishing this car? Like, right? He's always pimping it up. Yaiva, akupe tape ata funa touch don. I can't do wrong on the original. This car needs to be resprayed. Marriage is basically like that. You pimp your wife up. Ever? Okay, man, can be gender-based. You pimp your partner up, even if it's your husband. Pimp each other up. Ni upgrade ane. Uba uyabona upartner wako unxiba otsoli, awafuna otsoli, okanye you feel okay, fine, my wife will look so nice in this. Take your wife shopping. Pimp her up, give her an upgrade, a hairstyle. If she like wigs, get her wigs. Make her beautiful. It's your responsibility as a partner. Wash her with good words. Wash her with encouragement. Wash her with support. Wash her with affirmation. Be intentional about the partner that you want to be, the kind of environment that you want to have at home, and protecting that environment and your partner through it all. What worked for us is that our foundation was friendship. Even before we could be husband and wife, we are best friends. I get so excited when I say my husband. And I get super excited. Yes, even if he drops me at church in a women's gathering or something, and when he comes, I don't know, I just get so excited when I see him. Like, he's my friend, man. He's my best friend. We laugh together, we gossip. Siyanhleba, guys. Siyanhleba, I'm not gonna lie. We gossip together. Like, we talk about anything. For me, that has helped us to deal with things without being modern about it, without having to worry, is this the right timing? Like, I've heard things like that, but no, kaloku, you can't address this into anyhow, anytime. Like, for me, when we're friends, like chomi or chomi ewe. Do you understand me? We don't have to be formal about it, man. I can talk about my sexual frustrations or preferences without fearing being misunderstood by my husband. We talk about anything. And I think that is why friendships have survived most of the time more than marriages. Like, sometimes we fear our partners. You can't talk about this. Like, what's wrong with your partner knowing exactly what to think? Absolutely nothing wrong. So friendship for me has worked. Like, it's easy to tell ichomi yakho izinto ezenzeke kokwenu that were not good without fear into yoba ichomi yam izawuyazi uba ndivela kwikhaya elinjani, ndikhulele esquatter camp or what. Friends, we express ourselves easily, shame and all. So I think that is what has worked for me. Could easily tell Simpiwe everything, where I come from, dirty laundry and all, and he has been able to help me through it all. So friendship for me has really worked. Foundation of prayer, if you both believe in prayer, even if your partner does not believe in prayer, pray together. Prayer, worship, we worship together. Oh, guys, my man can lead me to the deep. Like, worshiping together, reading the word together. Like, you don't have to make it formal, because I've come to understand even guys who are saved, when you formalize everything, then they run away. So I had to come with a way on how we can actually go through the word together, listen to videos, preaching together. Like, you can't build on something that is dirty. So bring up everything that you feel this will not be good to lay a foundation upon, so that ni a foundation on a clean, solid space, then you start building. Marriage is a journey of building. You build until Jesus comes. So that is it. Foundations are very important. Have fun, man. Have fun. Ningabore. Like, yes, have fun. Fun does not have to always include money. Go for ice cream. Go for walks at the beach. Go and listen to music somewhere in a festival. Like, go to the market. Like, you don't have to have money. If you can afford, go for weekend aways. Like, that's very good. Go for weekend aways. And that is all part of being intentional about things that build your marriage. Be flexible. What I wish I would have been taught is that you get what you planned out of your partner. I thought izinto now would be so automatic. Kanti no, sweetie, you have to work on your husband. That is your role as a wife, being a helper. If you find you complain, my husband is so stubborn, that's where God wants you to help. Come with ideas on how to soften him up, ideas on how to approach him so that he's not stubborn. Because sometimes how we approach things, so I had to be be strategic. Like guys, he's into gadgets. Every time he has bought himself maybe the latest laptop or whatever, he'll always be like, I have a surprise for you. I got us something. I'm like, to be excited, kanzi day yakhe. Kuthena ndibhanqa lo mntu. Like, uyandiqhatha because he knows I'm not into gadgets. He's the kind of person who loves those things. So, ngenye imini wakhe wathenga i-mixer up. Like i-mixer recording studio, guys. I have absolutely nothing to do with the recording studio. I sing his, but the studio, no. He owns a recording studio. He bought this expensive mixer. And he said he has a surprise for me. Voila, it's a mixer. Like it has become so funny. I then thought, maybe this is his way of disarming me, because he knows, but if he would have shared with me prior buying it, I wouldn't have agreed. So have a way, man, to disarm your partner, but bring out the best out of them, rather than on by you are when you stubborn, I when I flexible, I when do you understand? So marriage, guys, is all about being that. One thing I know is that God is a wise God. He would never bring you guys together and not provide things that you will need on your journey. Whatever you need to bring out the best in your partner is locked on the inside of you. Whatever you need to make your marriage work, it is locked on the inside of you. There are tools within us that are meant for building our union, that are meant to push our union into fulfilling their godly mandate. I love it so much when people say, you make marriage look so easy, you make it look so fun. I want to have a husband like yours. He's so nice, he loves you, da 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 da. That's good, and that's the purpose of marriage. People must look at us and desire to be married. Must look at us and see the beauty of marriage, because with what the world has painted marriage, like it's not nice. Some other people, they are so afraid to get married. They have negative things to say about marriage. So it is our responsibility and our assignment to show the beauty of marriage that involves God. It is our duty to show this is how far marriage can go if God is on the driving seat, if God is the main influence. People must see it in us, and we must not be afraid. There was a lady who was, I love the way you always love your husband loudly. You always post him. I'm so afraid. I'm like, you're afraid of what? I'm so afraid to post my husband. Why are you afraid? Just in case we divorce. That thought there is a devil from hell. Why should you think about divorce while you are happily married? You don't publicize your relationship for people approval. If you feel like posting your husband 100 times, post. Like I post my husband all the time. You will be so shocked. Firstly, my husband is not a social media person, and he never ever posts me or our kids. He does not even post himself. So sometimes I have to say, no, change the profile picture, put yourself. He's always putting work stuff. And so I was like, I'll never not do what I want because of what I fear of tomorrow. If we part our ways tomorrow, that's okay. It doesn't take away the fact that I have enjoyed my marriage. I've been happily married. That's not how God wants us to live. I will enjoy today and I will express how I feel today without having to worry about tomorrow. I don't even put myself through that frustration. I will see tomorrow when tomorrow comes. Today, the most important thing is being present on today. So, you have it. You have it in you to make your marriage what you want. Be intentional, invest in your partner, communicate, love each other strongly. Do not be afraid to express yourself to your partner. So work on the foundations. If you can't, it means this is something that you need to work on. So that is it. And to those who are not married, I would really love to suggest that, yes, if you are dating during courtship, love one another, take each other out on dates, sightseeing, gallery, mountain hiking, whatever. Kanigeni also, go to Pick and Pay. Go to Woolies to shop. Go do grocery shopping so that you can learn how patient is your partner, how how does he express himself, because such things as grocery shopping will bring out what you did not expect in your man. How patient he is when you take this spice and say, you man, this one is 5 cents cheaper. Is he gonna be patient with you? Or is he gonna leave you with the trolley and say, you'll find me in the car? Do you understand? Things like that, they expose his capabilities when it comes to patience. Ukuthoba man, ukwazi ukuthetha ba, baby, I don't think right for ixesha lethu into yoba 5 cents, it's basically nothing, so take anything that you want. And you find out into yoba ngumntu stingy na ozathi le grocery ngeye 2000 funeka wenze grocery 500. Go man, even for shopping. When you try things on, is he gonna sit there and say, oh baby, this look nice on you? Or he's gonna be like, mamela ina natamali, you'll find me outside. Do you understand? Do things like that together. Check, how does your man speak to his mother? How does he handle his sisters? Because rest assured, if that even means if the family doesn't like you as a girlfriend, see how does he address it. Because it's unlikely that he will be respectful to you if he's not respectful to his mom. If he's responsible with you and irresponsible at home, I doubt after some time uzovela ubuye nawe soze abe responsible kuwe kodwa ngokwabo is irresponsible. So those are the things that we need to look at while we are on the journey of marriage. There is no formula for marriage. The way ongena ngayo emtshatweni will not be the same way the other person gets into marriage. So masiyeke nalento yo undermine ba hayi wena ungene kahle emtshatweni wena ungene kakubi. Dichilo nam, I got into marriage broken. And abanye abantu, they always talk against it. They say you are not whole, you're gonna be a burden, or clingy, or issues. I've never had no issues. My man has helped me through the most, and it was my gift to him to give him the best of me. So, not sonke bethuna. Not sonke sizawuva izwi ezulwini elithi nandipha nakusimpiwe ngumyeni wakho. It's not going to happen the same. Others will have a lengthy time of prayer. Others will know instantly. Others will love the person without having to check certain things. So it's not one size fits all. So do not be afraid to create your own culture in marriage. Do not be afraid to do something different that the other person is not doing, even when it comes to stable marriages. What works for your neighbor might not work for you. So don't come here, uthi hayi but umyeni kabongi, this is how they do it. Umyeni wakho ayingomyeni kabongi. Uyayiva nawe awungoyo ubongi wentasi. So don't come wanting to use a method yabanye abantu in your own marriage. You're gonna frustrate your partner. You're gonna make your partner feel as if you're comparing him. You're gonna make your partner feel into banangaba you want her to be like your sister or your lady friend. So that's danger. Find your own thing and build on your own thing. Not all of us bethuna sizangena emtshatweni sikwazi upheka. Not all of us sizawukhuthala sibe ngamahomba. But as long as we make sure that the house is clean, we cook, and we look after the family, we will grow into it. As you work your marriage, you grow. If you can imoto, you change plugs, oil filters, you can fix. The more you fix is the more you learn, is the more you grow. So you upgrade yourself as well. So do not be afraid to love your partner in your own way. Do not be afraid to set trends. Do not be afraid to operate in your own standard. Even if you are misunderstood by those around you, believe you me, after some time it will work for you. Marriage is a journey. If you have done something and it is not working, do not be afraid to change it and do something else. So please, let's promote healthy, loving, godly marriages. Let us not be afraid to put our marriages out there for people to see that black love exists. As you love each other, your children will see this is how you do it. This is how you treat a wife. This is how you treat a husband. This is how you carry a home. This is how you create the atmosphere at home. And in that way, we are raising replicas of us who will not be afraid to be flexible in their own marriages. I get so excited all the time when my daughter says, I will marry a man like my husband, which means she loves what she says. She loves the man her dad is. And that is the standard that she will keep when it comes to a guy. At the right time, when she's ready to get married. I'm not ready for her to date. I'm not ready.
Kafundi man husband.
Then I'm not ready for her to date, guys. She must just be single. So
some people find their true loves when they're teenagers.
No.
No.
Yeah,
high school sweetheart.
High school sweetheart what? Iyakuguba inhliziyo inkwenkwe mntana. Iyakuguba inhliziyo inkwenkwe mntanam. So don't date while you're young. Date when you are ready and you know that if the guy that you're dating will say marry me, you'll be able to date. Oh, high school in the londlela una 16 uzayithi boyfriend go until now. I'm making an example. What are you gonna do with the guy when you're 16 but you have told yourself that you'll get married when you're 30? Uzobusenza ntoni ngeli xesha? Akushaya i2 feet mntanam ama guys. Yay! Sathi sibalise ngenye imini. Asikho lapho. So yeah, this is it, guys. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope I'm making sense for someone out there. Ladies, single ladies, don't reject the married women. Married women, please don't, when you get married, all of a sudden shove the singles away, make them feel as if they're after your man. Like, be comfortable with your man interacting with young ladies. Ingathi ngenxa babesingle ngoku ibe ngathi hayibo barhamza abayeni babantu. Saniyenza loo nto. Let us stand together. It is the wives that will guide the young girls. It is the married wives that will coach, guide, not decide for. Only guide and advise the young ones in the journey of being single and finding a man, what to look for, the red flags. It is our responsibility. So let us make sure that we close the gap that the devil wants to use to separate us. Let us stand together, support one another, pray for each other, pray for your men, pray for your singleness, worthy, trusting the Lord, and God will come through for you. So yeah, this is it from me, Zux Tshona. Thank you so much for the love. Please do continue to subscribe, to like our videos. Make sure that you comment, and also comment on this video what your experience has been. Do you feel that you are ready? Share anything that you feel that is shareable. We'll gladly respond to your comments. Shout out to those who like our videos. Thank you so much.